no, dear.
Video is on. Tell me your name and your date of birth.
Which one do you want first?
Whoever.
Oh, you ladies first.
July 22nd, 1927.
Who are you?
Janice Coopersmith.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Jasmine
Helen.
Helen. Yeah,
Nathan Coopersmith,
AKA.
5'10",
I would love to hear how you met.
You tell her, okay.
Janice moved into the neighborhood that I was living in already.
How old was I? 10 and a half?
She was 10 and a half years old.
Right.
I didn't make acquaintance with her until she was about 12. What drew me to her
You better not say.
was the fact that she was very well endowed at a young age. Very pretty. And I liked her parents very much.
Oh, that's good.
He doesn't say I like a pear.
Very nice.
I thought he was going to say that.
When was your first date and what did you do?
Our first date, I think she was at the age, she must have been, if I was 17 or 18,
She was 15 or 16.
15.
she
I
was
15.
around 15. I took her to the Rainbow Room in the Waldorf Astoria.
Very fancy.
Oh, yes, he was.
What was the date with the bus?
Oh, that
But
was
you got
Glen
your
Island
head stuck?
Casino.
Mom,
Oh,
you're not
that-
involved
This
in
is the
this.
best
No, that was
story.
Glen
But
Island.
this is the
No,
best
no, no,
story.
no. You're
You
going to
read
ask
the
her a
story.
question or you want to continue with me?
Well, I'd like Grandma to speak up a little bit. Grandma, what were you wearing on your first date?
Probably skirts and a blouse.
Okay. And when did you know that you loved Grandpa?
A long time.
She's still
When you went to the army.
When I got out of the army.
I didn't know. I never considered him a
Can I
boyfriend.
interject, Sharon, and
You
make
can.
the story a little more funny?
Okay, go ahead.
I always seem to have loved her. I really did love her. I shouldn't have said seem to. Her mother used to say to me, "Why are you wasting your time? She's using you." It was after the war. She had a place in Rockaway with her parents, and I rented a room with a friend of mine, and I was dating a red-headed, nice-looking girl, and she must have taken a look at the girl and must have said to herself, "Uh-oh, somebody's taken away my meal ticket." And I came into her mother's house, and
Is this romantic?
I wanted to see her parents really.
Yeah,
And she
sure.
was upstairs, and I'm talking to her mother, and she's walking down the stairs, and the first thing she says to me, "Aren't you going to take me out for my birthday?"
Oh.
And from that
was the
night
beginning.
on, that was when our
Yeah.
romance really started.
Right.
Okay.
How long did you date before you got married?
Very short. How before we got married? I would say about almost 2 years. Yeah, I was out of the army. We got married when I was, what, 25?
You married me at
23.
23.
23.
And I
20
was
and
20.
23.
23, yeah.
Grandma, tell me the story when he asked you to marry him.
Does she remember?
It just came naturally. Just like it was the next step.
He said, okay, let's get married tomorrow? Did you plan it a little bit?
You don't remember. She may not
It's
remember.
just for...
No,
Gotta wake up the rabbi.
After she got the engagement ring,
Yeah.
that was the first step.
Ah.
And the
okay.
engagement ring was a very, very funny story also. Milton, who was her brother-in-law, who married her sister, was an accountant, and one of his accountants was a
jeweler.
a diamond cutting firm.
Okay.
And he knew that we were going to be engaged. So he brought home a diamond from his account. And he says to me, "I have something to show you." He takes me into the bathroom to show me the diamond.
Because he knew that I wanted a large size.
So, that's right.
That's right.
So when he told me how much the diamond was, I swallowed twice. But I bought the diamond, and her father had it set in platinum with 2 baguettes on each side. It was a very pretty ring.
When did you get married?
We got married December 7th, 1947.
Where?
in a little hall on Burnside
joint.
Avenue.
In a joint.
Circumstances was such, it was a very small family. My family was very small
And poor.
and poor.
And
that's
mine
true.
wasn't much better.
And usually the girl makes the wedding, parents makes the wedding, and they weren't doing
No,
that well either.
well either. No.
And an invitation was given to my cousin, who was a piano player in a fine orchestra, who played the Latin quarters. So there was a small group that played at our wedding.
Mhm.
It was a lovely wedding, and we left that same night, and we got on a train, and we went to Lake Placid on our honeymoon.
Yep.
Do you remember what you wore to the wedding, Grandma?
That's very
I
important.
wore a funny outfit. Somebody said that their sister wore gold, so I wore like a gold wool, and I had the not real alligator shoes, brown alligator shoes, and an alligator bag,
But you didn't wear a white
and a
gown.
brownish.
No, she wasn't
I,
dressed in
I,
white.
I really wasn't
I
dressed.
had a suit, she had
I
a
was,
beautiful
It
dress.
wasn't appropriate.
It was a beautiful wedding. It wasn't a
It
formal
was, she
wedding.
didn't wear a
It
wedding
was-
gown.
It wasn't a formal
She
wedding.
did not look like a bride.
No.
No, she never forgave herself
No.
for it.
No?
No.
How many years are you married?
December 7th, this year of 2017, we will be married 70 years.
Wow. All right, tell me something funny you remember about me.
About you.
Yeah. Any story about me?
I can say she was always
You
funny
used to
me.
carry her on the
On
shoulders.
my shoulders, I used to take you to see Ella Witz's house, and I used to
That's
describe
right.
the trees and
And
the
what would she
flowers.
say?
And when we used to come back, she used to say,
Grandpa, it hurts my legs hurt because you were up on
my
his shoulders.
shoulders.
My legs are, my legs are.
Very
That's true, that's true. Very true.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell me?
And you were the hula hoop champ.
Very
You
cute.
stand on the
That's true.
deck,
That's
and you used to rock that hula
And
hoop.
good, she
And I
was
could
good.
never stop. And we used to try to keep up, and that was the biggest joke of
You
all.
could do forever.
It's very cute. Okay. You want to say anything else before I turn the video off?
You let your grandmother say a few words.
What should I say? I was very, very lucky marrying my husband.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
You want to give him a kiss?
Of course.
Okay. Thank
Yay.
you.
That's cute.